Welcome to the first ever screening of Coded Bias at Oxford University. So now we hit play and the show will go on.
We saw lots of examples in this documentary about how AI systems can really entrench these biases. What would you like to see?
I think what I'm seeing, so I work for an ethics and AI institute, right? And what gives me hope is people like you, Joy, people like us sitting here on a hot Saturday afternoon.
We actually include coded bias in our syllabus.
I've come here hoping that I'm going to get a chance to see her. This is so wonderful to see the product.
Yes. Fresh off the boat are some of the only copies of Unmasking AI you can find in the UK.
Oh, what gives me
Dr. Hope, what gives you
I
hope?
think young people, to get back to, some of the conversations that Jaleesa and I had about, her work and all the times I get to work with students. I think they're really creative.
The documentary Coded Bias exposes critical flaws in AI systems that threaten democracy and fundamental rights. It's bringing this landmark documentary to global audiences.
Today's event marks the first ever Oxford screening of the documentary.
Do you want to become an agent of change?
I'm hoping that people take a step back and really analyze how people are using AI across the country and across the globe.
We need to understand how people are experiencing AI.
One thing that's on my wish list are biometric rights and also creative rights.
How can we today, not as researchers, but also as everyday people, organize to stop the general trend of descent into a techno-oligarchy fascism?
We literally occupy our parliament peacefully for 3 weeks to deliberate. But the good thing is that we're not just protesters, we're demonstrators.
You touched upon so many themes that we should be concerned about that have only exponentially been amplified in the past 5 years since this film came out.
Watching this on Netflix actually inspired me to do that career switch. Now I'm actually in AI policy and financial regulation, which is actually allowing me to have a voice.
What keeps me up at night? Lethal autonomous weapon systems, because we're at a time where some will say the future of peace, the other side of that is the future of war.
We're both MIT students.
We actually analyzed one of Joy's poems in one of my classes on technology and culture.
To the Brooklyn tenants and freedom fighters around that world, that means you persisting and prevailing against algorithms of oppression, automating inequality through weapons of math destruction.
I'm a postdoc at the University of Oxford, and we're looking into how can we empower children and young people to have agency in the age of AI.
You see some young people not really learning how to use AI as a tool, but instead using it as a replacement for human interaction.
But also got a reinvigoration for my own work, which I think is really, really powerful.
One of the ways in which we can help and play a role building better AI products is to move away from just the kind of foundational model building into really asking what kind of tools work in the real world. And
1, 2, 3, coded bias!
Coded bias!